Hey everyone, happy Saturday! This is an especially happy Saturday for me because I am about to push play and complete my final workout from round 2 of the Shift Shop test group. If you've been following me for years, which some of you have, this is my second test group that I've been part of. And if some of you don't know what a test group is, it essentially is a group that has been hand selected by people at the Beachbody corporate headquarters to test out a new program. When I started my journey 5.5 years ago, we had P90X, Insanity, 10-Minute Trainer, Brazil Butt Lift, Slim and Six, Hip Hop Abs, and I think, hold on, I have it on this surfboard over here. Turbo Fire and Chalene Extreme. That's it. And we have expanded our library so much since I've been a coach, so that there's something to fit everybody's needs. So now we just had the announcement in January that the Shift Shop would be released. And I didn't, even think about being in the test group, but I got an email in April saying that I was selected. And I was super excited. I was scared because I saw that it was a cardio-based program, and I've never been into cardio. I've told myself over and over again, I hate cardio, I hate cardio, I hate cardio, I hate cardio. And if anybody who knows me, they can tell you the same thing, Mindy hates cardio. Well, with the Shift Shop, I was forced. Well, I wasn't forced because we had the ability to say no, but I mean, who's going to turn that down? And so when I was selected for it, I jumped to the opportunity because it's a huge privilege to be able to be somebody that they trust, that they know will give their all and share it with the world and give their honest feedback. So I was like, I'm not going to mess this up. Hi, Christina, you're on this. We've had tons of people. Christina, my coach's sister, was the first person in one of the very first coach test groups, and she rocked it, and she set the bar high where I knew what to do. And then when I was in the PiYo test group, I just followed her lead. I followed her lead, and I was like, and I killed it in PiYo. And when we've had tons of other people, Wendy was in 22-minute hardcore, my own coach herself was in Hammer and Chisel, and so was Monica Lopez, and there's about 10 of us from our team that are in the Shift Shop. And I was like, I'm gonna kill this because this is a huge opportunity that so many people squander. So I went all in. And so, like I said, I wasn't forced. They didn't hold a gun to my head. I was totally voluntary, once I was selected to do this, but I was like, I'm gonna go all in. So when I was in that position, I've learned that I don't really hate cardio. I just prefer weights. And I know that my body responds really well to weights. I'm, a stocky, solid person, always have been. That's my build. But you know what? I found out that I don't hate cardio. It's just something that I don't prefer. And I changed the language in my head. I changed it. I did things during this time period that I didn't think I would do. I committed to 2 rounds. I went all in. I traveled. I was dealing with some funky health hormonal issues. I don't really know what it is. I'm kind of battling with that. I worked out in my coach's hot ass garage in Miami. Those people are insane, but no fan, nothing, just heat. We worked outside by our pool. We worked outside in Orlando. I traveled. I've had Mother's Day. I've had my son's birthday. I've had all these things, and I've not missed a workout. I did one day swap the rest day for a workout, so I guess maybe that skipped it, but I'm not off track. I'm still on it, and I realized that I can do anything. I realized during these times that I had started to condition myself that I had to have it 60 degrees and the fan blowing, and I had to eat at a certain time. I conditioned myself to think that I could only work out or do certain things if all of his things were right. And I hear that all the time from people, that they say, oh, now's not the right time for me. I need, once this happens and once this happens. I've heard people say that about everything, that my marriage is going to be better when this happens, or we'll have a baby whenever this happens, or this happens, or I'll pay off my debt when this happens, or this happens. And you know what? You can tomorrow it all day long. And you know what? I've woken up and I'm 36 years old, and I don't want to keep doing that anymore. So I went all in. You said screw the scale. I stood on the scale last night, and I was up a couple pounds. But you know what? I'm the leanest I've been. I'm the strongest that I've been, and I have a huge army of support in the test group. We have people from corporate doing it. We have people from our team. I have a couple of my friends and personally sponsored coaches doing it. You can't fail. In this industry, what we do, We can't fail. It's one thing that I've learned from being a coach is you can't fail. There's people who fail, and that's because they remove themselves from everything that we offer. The coaches that are out there bad-mouthing Beachbody, the coaches that are bad-mouthing what we do, the coaches that are out there bad-mouthing our CEO, the coaches that are out there bad-mouthing, or ex-coaches that are out there bad-mouthing what our company, what our programs provide. It's because they didn't tap into everything that was provided to them. And you know what? There's been times that I haven't tapped into everything that's been provided to me. And guess what happens? Things start to slip. I have less and less balance. But you know what? Whenever things are starting to struggle, when things are hard, I lean into what I have because of Beachbody. That's an awesome support network. That's awesome fitness programs. It's awesome nutrition. Because whenever your nutrition's down, you can't think straight. You feel like crap. Whenever you don't have support, you're only in your own head. When you're not working out, you feel like a sloth, and you have all this pent up anxiety and stress. And so I have all of these things that I lean into. I start my day off with personal development. I started off this morning with meditation and my affirmations, all stuff that I've learned from my coach, from my peers, and from my life coach that I know about because of Beachbody. So to anybody who wants to say that Beachbody is a scam, or that, this or that, you didn't go all in. And with anything, if you don't go all in a marriage, if you don't go all in as a parent, if you don't go all in on anything, you're going to have shitty results. And so the one thing I learned through this Shift Shop is that to get good results, you have to go all in, and it starts with your mind, and it starts with having support. Everything that I've ever done, I needed support. When it came down to being an 18-year-old mother, when it came down to breastfeeding for the first time, when it came down to marriage problems, when it came down to moving from one state to the other, when it came down to getting, through my alcohol, addiction, and now being 18 months or 601 days sober today, it's all been because of support. People want to do this shit on their own because they're independent. It's not. And I've learned that through the Shift Shop, because we are about 300 people strong, and we've built each other up. We've went through some of the same struggles at the same time or different times, and we've built each other up. And that's what we're offering to you when we invite you to our challenge groups, is not to judge you. You're not trying to keep up with us. You're not trying to keep up with the trainers, but we're offering our support to you so that when you struggle, you can have somebody as a reference point who says they've been there, they've done that, they've gotten through it, and they're going to help me, and they're giving me hope that I can get through it. So anyways, that's my soapbox moment for the day. And so I am going to push play. I will see you in about an hour. Today, I completed my final strength workout for round 2. I have to be completely honest. I am so glad to see these 50-minute workouts over and done with. But I'm not all the way done, because I have been doing the mobility workout on Sundays, which are totally optional, but it's a short workout, which is really great for stretching out your muscles. So that is on my final schedule.